Hello and welcome to the NCL 2025. We are here at the KJ Somaya Cricket Ground. The match between two teams who have everything to play for in this tournament if they want to keep their hopes alive. The Sanathan Strikers versus the White Knights. The White Knights winning the toss, electing to bowl first. And it is going to be a huge opportunity for them. Harnish Shukla is the bowler and Amish Dani on strike. One of the pads flicks it away straight towards square leg. Sunil Tanwani, the man at square leg. It will be a dot ball. Harnish to continue. Just having a look at the field, there's a slip in place. A deep extra cover. Just the one man is what I can see outside the 30-yard circle. Backward point, covers, extra cover. Mid off, mid on. What a side this is. Driven firmly through the cover region. But it'll just be a single. There's a man in the deep who will cut it off. Just one. And on comes Karan Chugh, the captain of the White Knights. The most expensive player in the NCL 2025 auctions. Chugh on strike. Lets it go. That's outside off stump, and that should be the end of the first over. It's 6 without loss after 1. The first over, the score 6 without loss, and on comes the captain into the attack, Shashank. Amish is on strike. A packed offside field. Here goes Shashank round the wicket for the first ball. It's down the leg side. The umpire says it's a wide. Few extras to start off the innings for Sanathan Strikers. They'll be chasing in this game. It's not really easy to chase when you're playing at the KJ Somaya Cricket Ground because there's a lot of pressure on the team batting second. But here goes Shashank. That's much better played with soft hands, looking for a single. Oh, that's a good run taken. Very, very good run right under the nose of the fielder. That's short cover. Not a bad delivery. It's quite a good length at which he bowled. Played with soft hands. Got a single to himself. The batting has been a revelation for the White Knights because the way they batted yesterday, although they lost the game in the end, they were looking solid in that run chase, and for a moment they had put immense pressure on the opponents. Now slight changes being made by Shashank, captain of the Sanathan Strikers. A slip in place. There's a short third man, deep point, I guess. It's coming inside the circle. So there's a short third man, backward point, covers, extra cover, long off, long on, and square leg. Here goes Shashank. Outside off stump. That's a good delivery. Quicker through the air, outside off stump. Lets it go on that occasion. Getting good carry as well. Varun Dattani, the wicket keeper. I think Karan Chugh today Has to play that big knock. Chug on strike. Oh, he slashed it hard. It's in the gap. And when Chug's it stays it. What a hit that is. Karan Chug not holding back. And he gets a boundary. The first of the innings, and there was no surprises. It had to be off the bat of KC. Slashed it hard through the point region for 4. Mid-on comes inside the circle. The fielder extra cover, I guess, goes towards the fence. In fact, there's a deep point for Karan. Karan goes down the ground. A firm hit towards long off. He'll get a single. It's been a good start this for the White Knights. They've taken their calculated risks here and there. Taking a good single. On that occasion, Karan Chug with the full face of the bat, punching it down the ground towards long off. That's the way they need to go ahead in this game. Not lose wickets, get to a good start in the power play, and then cash in when the field restrictions are lifted eventually. There'll be a lot more gaps. He drives it back pass to the bowler. Straight to the man. Will be yet another dot ball. 13 without loss, and the second over of the innings. Karan Chug batting on 6. Amish batting on 4. Full toss delivery played towards mid-wicket. Oh, he's looking for a run. Sent back. Good early call from Karan Chug. Could have been curtains if the fielder would have collected it clearly. So at the end of 2 overs, it's 13 without loss. At the end of 2 overs, the score 13 without loss. Karan Chug on strike. Anish Shukla onto the pads. He's flicked that one straight to the man at square leg. Will be a dot ball. Fielder very well placed for a shot like that for Karan Chug. Some kind of movement is on offer in the air when you're playing at the KJ Somaya cricket ground. It's always some kind of help for bowlers. Karan Chug putting a foot across the line, playing that flick shot. Needs to be very careful. Cannot miss that ball. Chug this time flicks the ball straight to the man at short mid wicket. Will be another single. It's been a calculated sort of a start by Karan and Amish. They've not taken those risks early on. Karan, the kind of a batter he is, does not hold back playing those big strokes. But today, it's looked like a different approach from Karan Chug. 14 without loss. Amish on strike. Harnish with the ball. Pulls it away into the onside. There's no one in the deep. Should be at least a couple of runs, if not more. We'll see the outfield, how quick it is. Touch and go. And that's just cut out before it touches the ropes. 3 runs taken. That's good running between the wickets. Was slightly back off length. And he picked it up beautifully. Could not get the power behind that shot. But the placement was immaculate. Getting 3. Kalpesh Sangvi giving it a chase. It's always a tease for the fielder when you have to run all the way. Often crosses your mind that please let it cross the fence. I don't need to run so much, but well, that's cricket for you. This time Karan Chug down the leg side. That should be another wide. Another extra. Score 18 without loss. It's the 3rd over in this power play. Karan Chug winning the toss, electing to bat first. This time he's tucked it away onto the leg side. This should be runs. How many will he get? Will he get 4 for it? Well, it doesn't look like the ball will halt eventually. Amish looking for the third. That's good running between the wickets. Brilliant running between the wickets. They get 3. That's excellent stuff by Karan and Amish. Played with soft hands, tucked away. Beautifully, in fact, I must say, by Chug. Long chase for the man. It was, I guess, Abhishek Mehta. From square leg, had to run all the way towards fine leg. Yet another 3 runs stolen. 3 runs added to the total of the White Knights. 21 without loss. Couple of balls remain in the over number 3. Here goes Harnish. Oh, and Amish plays it across the line. Wants a single. He's denied. Third over of the innings. It's a 21 without loss. Amish knows that the power play is 6 over power play where you have field restrictions and offer for the opponents. Outside edge. In fact, it's taken the outside edge. It's racing away, and that's going to be yet another boundary. Ends the third over with the 4. 25 without loss at the end of 3 overs. Karan on strike, and it's going to be captain versus captain. Shashank to Chug. Lets it go. That's a beautiful delivery. Really well bowled. Well, I think it is going to be a no ball because there were 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. It will be a free hit. And man, oh man, that's poor stuff. As a fielding unit, you do not want to do that. Karan Chug realized immediately. And it will be a free hit. Mid-on comes inside the circle. So, just to clarify, there was a long off, long on and a deep extra cover. That's not what's allowed in the power play. Only 2 fielders can be outside the 30-yard circle. But on that occasion, Shashank, error in judgment, I guess. But a free hit here. Oh, and Chug caresses it down the ground. That's got to be a boundary. Full use of the free hit. KC. Beautiful shot down the ground for 4. Full face of the bat and straight as an arrow. Fiercely struck for 4. This time he flicks it up again in the gap, and yet again it's racing away. Will this be stopped? Oh, I don't think so. That's got to be back-to-back boundaries. Karan Chug has not taken the aerial route yet, but he's got 3 boundaries to his name. This is fantastic batting by Karan Chug. Was on the pads. Beautifully played through the square leg region for 4. Shashank will continue. Oh, Chug trying to use his feet, come towards the pitch of the ball and trying to slash it over the field at mid-on, but a play and a miss. On that occasion, that's good bowling as well by Shashank. Changed his line after he saw Chug step down the ground. He more of like walks down the ground, more like Uttapa used to do. Robin Uttapa in the earlier days. That occasion, he's driven the ball in the gap. Missed his footing, the fielder, but it will be a single. It's been a good over this. Fantastic over 10 already of it with 2 balls remaining. No ball, couple of boundaries and a single then. And right hand combination never easy for a captain to set fields on every single. It's different, you know. But here goes Shashank. It's played towards the field right mid off. In fact, towards cover, it's going to be a dot ball. Been a good start. A calculated sort of a start this by the White Knights. 35 without loss they are. Last ball of the 4th over. Amish. Full toss. Again, back to the bowler this time. Good comeback by Shashank. End of 4. 35 without loss. Similar sort of a field for Karan Chugh when Harnish is bowling as well. Deep point and a long off. Mid on, mid wicket and square leg inside the circle on the leg side. Outside off stump, lets it go. That's a good delivery. And he's taking his time today, Karan Chugh. He's not in a hurry. The last 2 times that the White Knights entered the field, they were chasing. And both the times it was a huge total that they were going after. So it's never easy to build your innings the way you want. This time outside off stump, trying to punch the ball through the covers. It just went back to the bowler. It's a good length by Harnish. He's changing the length very well. That's something you'd love to see. This is not amateur cricket at all. The psychology, the passion is top notch. No one would believe if I tell you this is. Oh, that's an opportunity. Wide signalled by the umpire. The wicket keeper was very, very quick, Varun Dattani, to dislodge the bails, but not sure what happened there. Karan Chugh. Hopscotch and jump for him. It was down the leg side, and Dattani, although he was a little fraction of a second late, but Karan Chugh was in some kind of a discomfort there. Used his feet, tried to get to the pitch of the ball and flick it into the onside. Fair play to the bowler as well. Saw him step down, change the line. That's good cricket. Harnish to continue. This time well bowled again. See, smart bowling by Harnish. He's been a fantastic player for his side. Was the man of the match in the first game. Team player of the match in the second game as well. Great addition to the Sanathan strikers, this guy. Opens the bowling, can open the batting as well. He's a brilliant batter. Flicked into the onside, this time tucked away for a single. Been a tidy over this, just a couple of runs. 4 deliveries have been bowled so far. Karan Chugh 20 of 17 for him. And 11 of 12 for Amish Dani. Amish will be on strike, changes in the field again. Couple of balls remaining and Harnish just making last minute adjustments to the field. It's 2 fielders on the leg side. In fact 3. Amish picked it up. What a shot that is. Beautiful pickup stroke over square leg. There's no stopping that. That's got to be a boundary. Second boundary for Amish Dani. And this one was the best of the lot from him. Amish is on strike again. Again he slogs it into the leg side. Again it's in the gap. And yet again it's racing towards the fence. And yet again he will get more runs for himself. Not a boundary, but a couple of them at least. That's a good feeling. Great effort by the man in the deep. So at the end of 5 overs, it's 43 without loss. Well, we're here at the KJ Somaya Cricket Ground. And to inform all the viewers who are watching us live from wherever you are, it's a good news here that we have 45 kids who've come to watch the game, representing an NGO here and supporting the NCL 2025. Their favorite teams are playing here. So be it Amish Dani, Karan Chug, Varun Dattani, Shashank, or Harnish for a matter of fact, everyone, every run, every boundary, every dot ball is being cheered by the kids here. Change in bowling the last over of this power play. It's Puneet Dave into the attack. Oh, that's well bowled. That one just spun sharply as it pitched on good length. That's a fantastic delivery to start off your spell. Final over of the power play. Long off and deep extra cover. Oh, that's a good wicket. It's a very, very good wicket to bat on. Look at that. Chug went down the back foot, punches the ball towards mid wicket. Another dot ball. This time it's short. Punch towards cover. Straight to the man. Will be a dot ball. So Chug is in no hurry today. He's taking his time. He's looking very, very good. Very comfortable. Out there in the middle. 3 dot balls on the trot. What a start this has been for Puneet Dave. Something's got to give. When Karan Chug is batting and you have got him for 3 dot balls, he will try to do something. Something miraculous just like that. Look at that punch down the ground. Straight past the bowler. No chance for Puneet to put a hand to it. And he gets 4 for himself. What a shot that is. Meaty blow down the ground. This is the final over of the power play. A couple of balls remaining. Scores 47 without loss. Has been a fantastic start for the Knights. This time it's in the air. Upish kind of a stroke played towards cover. And Kalpesh, I think, was the man out there. He's picked up a single. Last ball now of the power play. The power play. Amish in the air. Oh, just evading the fielder at cover. His hand was out trying to grab hold of fruit from a tree, but could not get the ball in hand. 6 gone. It's 49 without loss. Change of ends and spin introduced into the attack. From the far end, it's going to be Sunil Tanwani, the veteran off spinner. First ball to Amish Dani. Amish tries to pull the ball away. I don't know if he's got bat on it, but it's racing away towards the fence. A long chase, touch and go. And it's just cut off inside the boundary ropes. The 50 comes up. The 50 comes up, and that's a wide delivery as well, so make it 4-53 at the end of 6 overs. Before the start of the second over. 7th over, beg your pardon there. A good effort there by the man in the deep. Had to run a long way. Save a single for his side. Each and every run matters. Each and every run counts in the HCL 2025. Karan Chugh on strike against an off-spinner. Well, good luck, Mr. Tanwani. We'll have to see how he bowls here. Beautifully tossed up. That's driven firmly towards long off. I think Chugh is in a different mood today. He wants to bat the 20 overs, I think, and that's good to see. This version of Karan Chugh. This is the more destructive version of Karan Chugh, because the longer he bats, the more runs the team gets. Driven firmly down the ground for a single, and Amish again back on strike. Sunil Tanwani's got a very good action. A good gather as well. Bowls flatter through the air, has the odd slow delivery on him. Look at the length. Again, precise. Particularly in and around off stump. And that's what causes a lot of trouble for the batters. That occasion, see. He took a single across the line. But I would say it's a psychological victory for the bowler. Because that's what you want the batter to do. Take those risks. Now comes Karan Chugh back on strike. It's a long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. And a short fine leg, 4 inside the circle. Deep extra cover, long off, 2 on the offside, outside the circle. Cover point, backward point. Inside the circle on the offside, Chugh. Goes off the back foot, straight back to the bowler. Well bowled by Sunil. Bowling in the right channels, I guess, to a player like Karan Chugh. Chugh as well, taking his time. Not trying to play across the line yet. Here he goes again. 55 without loss, the score. Punched off the back foot. That's fiercely punched. But I'm not sure if they'll get more than a single. Good fielding by Puneet. It's long off. Good comeback this by Sunil, I must say. Gave away a few extras of the very first delivery. But since then he's made a good comeback. Oh, he's pulled that one away. In between two players. They should look for two. And there's some footwork there. Done well by the man at square leg. They do get a couple of runs. Amish Dani is trying to play into the onside. He's been quite successful so far. Romil was the man who picked it up off the previous delivery. And here's the last ball. 58 without loss. Over number 7. Tries to cut the ball, and that's a beautiful delivery. End of 7 overs. It's 58 without loss. So at the end of 7 overs, the score moving ahead at 58 without loss. And Karan Chugh just asking the bowler to remove his bandana. The headband was white in colour, and Karan says that it was just kind of camouflaging with the colour of the ball. But it's well within the rights of the game. Karan Chugh on strike. Puneet, change of ends for him. Good start. Bowled with soft hands. They'll look for two. Karan Chugh is quick. Amish is quick, but the fielder was quicker to attack the ball. Good stuff by the man at deep cover. One arm pick up and throw. Probably Sunil Tanwani, the man out there in the deep. Field for the left-hander is slightly different. There's a square leg inside the circle looking... Yep, there's a square leg inside the circle, who's now been sent towards the boundary. Covers, point, short third and a mid-wicket. 4 fielders inside the circle. A lot of changes being made for Amish. Now that the field restrictions have been lifted, you can have 5 fielders outside the circle. Amish sweeps the ball down the leg side. That's going to be a wide. Well kept by Varun. Good collection down the leg side. Score moves on to 60. 60 without loss. Outside off stump trying to cut the ball, but this time again it's another wide. Well kept yet again by Varun Dattani. Was the quicker delivery. And just slightly trying to do something different on that occasion. He's pulled the ball into the leg side. He's found the gap. The ball's racing away. There's no stopping this delivery. It is going to go for 4. Sweeps it away. And mind you, Amish Dani is matching shoulder to shoulder with Karan Chugh. Talk about the scoring rate. He's trying to better up. Brilliant shot that. Got down on one knee. And swept it away beautifully. Past fine leg for 4. Nothing wrong with the delivery. Puneet was bowling within the stumps, but I think the fielder at short fine was a bit too squarer to be giving any kind of a challenge to stop the ball. 65 without loss. Over number 8 of the game. Played with soft hands, looking for a single. That's good batting. Rotating the strike. Sensible cricket by the White Knights. This time played with soft hands by Amish. It's got the elegance of a left-hander. That's good to see. Chugh on strike. Deep cover. Deep extra cover. Long off. Long on and a deep mid-wicket for him. And this is thumped towards the cover region in between 2 players. Will they get a couple of runs? I think they will. That's good running. Very, very good running by Amish. He was running to the danger end. Was always his call. Slight fumble in the deep was enough for these 2 to come back for the second. Bowler not happy. That's a shorter delivery. This time it's caressed into the gap. It's going to be a chase for the fielder. And he does really well. Fantastic fielding. The man in the deep, Romil. It's so well running to his right. Applauded by everyone out there. Score moves on to 70 now. And the last ball of the over remaining. Goes off the back foot this time again. To the left of Romil. Poor guy has to run a lot out there in the deep, but he does well again. Cuts it off. Another couple of runs. Karan Chugh moves on to 34 now. At the end of 8 overs, it's 72 without loss. 22 without loss. Amish on strike. Sunil Tanwani to continue. He's flicked the ball. I don't know where that came from. It was a magnificent delivery, but slightly down the leg side, almost. Got him stumped, I guess. Looping delivery. Tried to play the flick shot on that occasion. Missed by the keeper. And they get another single. Was an opportunity, I guess. Chuk punches it off the back foot. It's in the gap. But it will be another single again. Romil picks up the pieces. 75 without loss. Win the 9th over of the innings. Amish is back on strike now. Mid wicket inside the circle. Shot third point. Covers 4 fielders inside the 30 yards. This time is driven towards long off. That's good batting by Amish. Playing with the spin. Giving the strike to Karan Chugh. Karan is taking his time. Batting on 35 of 30. Having a look at the field set for Karan Chugh. Shot square leg. Shot third man. Backward point. Cover inside the circle. Toss up delivery outside off stump. Lets it go. Oh, interesting. Karan Chugh lets that one go. It was outside off stump. Not intend on playing any stroke to it. However, Sunil will continue. Outside off again. Lets it go. That's another beautiful delivery. Sunil Tanwani. He's bowling excellently well here. It was slightly flatter and round armish sort of a delivery. You know. The release point was. Here he goes again. Full toss straight to the man. Oh, that's been dropped. It was an opportunity. It went straight in and straight out. Karan Chugh wants the second, denied. They decide to keep it down to a single, but that was straight to the man at square leg. Just have a look at that again. The man there, right in and right out. Should have been caught. How costly will this prove to be? Very seldom do you see Karan Chugh play a false stroke such as that, which goes straight to the man. Sunil, last ball of the over. Toss up delivery played towards cover, slight misfield again. It will be at least a single. I don't know if they'll go for 2. Karan Chugh wants the second. He's going for the second. Touch and go. And he gets in. Well, that's brilliant running. End of 9 overs. It's 79 without loss for the White Knights. Change in bowling, it's Cares into the attack. Oh, inside edge. What a delivery to start off his spell. A Yorker. Chug had no reply to it. But they will get two. Varun Dattani, oh, he's so quick. Look at him run. Could have been a third, but Dattani was very, very quick. And on that occasion, Chug was very, very, very fortunate. It was a huge inside edge. And a good start by KS Jafar. For Chug, there's a point, backward point, shot third, and covers. 4 fielders on the offside, all inside the circle. With a deep extra cover and long off. 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. Chug drives it straight back past the bowler. It's beautifully timed, but it should only be a single. Moves on to 39. In 35 deliveries, giving the strike to Amish at the other end. Amish on strike. Short delivery, he's cut the ball. Straight towards shot third. Chance of a run out. They need a direct hit, but the throw was not the quickest from the man at shot third. Will be yet another single. Amish moves on to 30 now. Well, these two have notched up a solid partnership. 83 runs without losing a wicket so far in the 10th over of the innings. Put all sorts of pressure on the opponents. Chasing is not going to be easy, and Karan Chug plays with soft hands towards point. Another touch and go situation. Chance of a run out. They need a direct hit. That's missed. And one brings two now. Overthrows at the bowler's end. Well, the intention was right by the captain. At a point, Shashank, the man, tried to go for a direct hit. The wicket of Karan Chug is priceless, as we all know. '85 without loss the score. Chug pulls it away towards the square leg region. It will be yet another single. Last ball before drinks. Back off line delivery played with soft hands, looking for a quick single. I think Karan Chug will get there. Okay, tried his best. KS tried his best, but could not prevent the single. 10 gone. It's 87 without loss. And it is going to be a drinks break. And as you can see, well, and as you can see, there are a lot of supporters here. The Sanathan strikers are supporting a social initiative along with the Rotary, where they've got 45 kids who've come on the ground to watch the live match from Royal City English High School. So this is what the passion is. This is what the love of cricket is. And the Sanathan strikers with this amazing initiative. You'd love to see that. And all these kids eagerly supporting their favorite players. Some of them are big fans of Varun Dattani, the others of Karan Chug. Subhajit Roy also has a couple of them from here. But it's good to see young kids turn out in huge numbers. It's a fantastic initiative and a fantastic sight to see. Well, it reminds you about the days that you were as young as them. At the end of 10 overs, the score is 87 without loss. Karan Chugh looking solid. 42 of 37. Amish Dani not far behind. 31 of 24 for him. It's been a super partnership, this. The biggest in this season's NCL 2025 for this team. Sunil Tanwani, change of ends for him. Well, looking at Sunil Tanwani, the way he approaches the game, it looks like there's a fast bowler hidden inside the spinner. The aggression that he has. Oh, and look at that. What a delivery straight away after the drinks break. It was a looped, tossed up delivery outside off stump. Tried to play the drive through the offside. And a play and a miss. Fantastic start in the 11th over. Sunil to continue. Amish on strike. Down the leg side, he's got something on it. Will be a single. Wait for the umpire signal. Well, there's no signal. That means it came off the bat. Amish moves on to 32 of 26. 88 without loss in over number 11. So from here on, another 80-90 runs is really an exceptional total to get to. A lot of changes being made for Karan Chugh. The boundary on the leg side is not as big as the offside one. Fielder at 45. Deep mid wicket. Fielder at cow corner. And long on the boundary on the leg side. Here goes Tanwani. Oh, and there goes Chugh. Chugh has decided enough is enough. And that's a mighty hit. One bounce four, says the umpire. It was a tossed up delivery. Played across the line. And bang he goes. Huge, huge hit. Fell just short of the boundary ropes. And you just enjoy watching Karan Chugh when he's on song. The way he bats, he just takes the game away from the opponents. Can Sunil make a comeback? Punched back to the bowler. That's well fielded. Really well fielded off his own bowling. Good stuff. 92 the score. Sunil Tanwani has been bowling well in this season. It's troubled the batters in the middle overs. Karan Chugh goes across the line. Well, he's found the gap. It's going to be a long, long chase. Will it be cut off? Well, Chugh has stopped running because that's going to be a boundary. And that 4 brings the 50 up for Karan Chugh. The first 50 in this year's NCL 2025 for Karan Chugh. Score 96 without loss in the 11th over. What a start this has been for Karan Chugh and for the White Knights. Most expensive player in this year's NCL 2025 gets a 50 to his name. This time down the leg side. That was just straight in line. Wide signalled by the umpire. 97 the score now. Sunil to continue. Karan punches off the back foot, plays it towards the extra cover region. They're looking for 2, but I think they'll settle for 1 and ends the over with a single. A slightly expensive one this by Sunil, but 11 gone, 98 without loss. Change of ends for Kez. Tall lad. Gets the bounce. It's in the air. And that's yet again been put down. Sunil Tanwani, the man, on that occasion. Chance for an out as well. And that's been given by the umpire. Well, what's happened there? It was fiercely punched off the back foot by Karan Chugh. A dropped catch by Sunil Tanwani. But a throw at the striker's end resulted in a run out for Amish Dani. Surprising change of innings here. And the first wicket goes down. 98 without loss. Well, the new man in now at number 3, Jairaj Thakkar. Played a good cameo last night, but team could not win the game. He's going into bat. He's going to be facing the first ball. Kais Jafar, unfortunate not to get the wicket of Karan Chugh, but team got their first wicket. And Jairaj immediately heaves it into the onside towards long on, gets a single to his name. The score moves on to 99 for the loss of 1 wicket. Karan Chugh comes back on strike. Mid-wicket in position along with a deep mid-wicket, deep square leg and long on the onside. And here goes Kez. But there goes Chugh. It's in the air. Straight to the man in the deep, is it? On the bounce. Was in the air for a while, and I'm sure, like everyone out here in the middle supporting Karan Chugh, he too had his heart in his mouth as the fielder, square leg, was charging in. Went on the bounce. Outside off stump, and that should be a wide. Rare loose delivery by Kez. He's bowled well so far in this spell. He's not got a wicket though, but he's really caused all sorts of trouble with the lengths that he's bowled. And Kez has got a good height as well. The height allows him to get that extra bounce, and he needs to make full use of it. Kez, a good delivery, punched off the back foot. That's good bowling again. Bowling to his field, bowling outside off stump. Another single taken. 102 the score now for the loss of 1 wicket. This is the 12th over of the innings. They've already crossed the 100 mark with a single that Chugh took in the 12th over. It's come in quick time for them. Simon's down the leg side, and that's going to be another wide. Kez trying to adjust the length on that occasion, just straight in line, spraying the ball down leg. Keeper did well. Varun Dattani, he's done fine glove work behind the stumps. Mind you, even that run out was in the right place. Chugh plays it with soft hands. Oh, he'll look for 2. He'll look for 2. And quite comfortably in the end, he'll get the couple of runs. Abhishek, the man, giving the chase at square leg, cannot prevent the batters from taking a couple of runs. The score moves on to 105 now for the loss of a wicket. This is just the 12th over, and the runs have come in quick fire, quick succession for the White Knights. And Karan Chugh, 54 of 44 for him. Plays with soft hands this time, looking for a quick single, and he shall get it. Good batting, good cricket all round. 12 gone, 106 for 1. Change in bowling now. So introduction of Kalpesh Sanghvi for the first time in the game. What a cricketer this guy is, Kalpesh. Fighting attitude. He's got a good set of skills. Can bowl good off spinners. And he's very loud in the field as well. You'll always see him cheering and rooting for his men. And there is Karan Chugh on strike. First ball down the leg side. Was mighty close to the leg stump. The umpire also not sure whether it came off the bat, and finally signals it as a wide. Kalpesh to continue. Oh, Chugh goes down the ground, but there is a man there. Slight fumble. Should only be a single. Jairaj, who will be on strike for the next delivery. 108 for 1. It's the over number 13. The White Knights winning the toss, electing to bat first, and this match has completely been in their favour so far. Jairaj off the back foot. What a shot that is. But there is a man in the deep who will cut it off. It was such a good looking stroke off the back foot. Punched, thumped towards mid wicket. And he was quick to judge the length as well for a single. Kalpesh to continue. Karan Chugh trying to be a little cute on that occasion. That's missed by the keeper as well. That's racing away towards the fence. I guess they'll get a couple of runs before the fielder picks up the ball. We'll wait for the umpire signal what he has to say. It is a wide down the leg side. Another extra delivery. Sanathan strikers. They need to win this game. It's a very important game for them. They won the first game. They lost the second. And this one is a do or die sort of a situation for both these teams. The White Knights having lost both their games, giving it their all. Sanathan strikers. They need some kind of inspiration. Who's going to be the man to put their hands up and bring them back into the game? The way Karan Chugh is batting, doesn't look like there's much that the strikers can do. This time again, punch down the ground. That's a good effort. Very good effort by Kalpesh. Unfortunate to have not got hold of the ball. Will be yet another single. Jairaj comes back on strike. Similar field for both the batters. Similar kind of players. This time it's tucked away into the leg side. Will be another single. Good pickup. Scores swiftly moving on. Over number 13. It's 114 for 1. Couple of balls remaining in this over. Chug on strike. Oh, he's locked it away. Away over square leg. 1 bounce, 2 bounces, and that's 4. Karan Chug. Well, he's the most expensive player, the most expensive pick in the NCL 2024 auctions. Auctions were in 2024 for the 2025 season, obviously. But Karan Chug proving to be worth every penny that he was bought for. And obviously, the owners, the organizers, everyone out here knows the reputation this man holds in this format of white ball cricket. Destructive batter. Amazing asset to the team. Kalpesh Sangui. A good delivery. That's a good delivery. But Chug went through with the shot. So at the end of 13 overs, it's 119 for 1. Going to be KS Jaffer to continue. Karan Chug in the air, chance of a catch. Will this be a wicket? Oh, that's dropped. That's dropped by Shashank. That should have been taken. Karan Chug. Well, you cannot be more fortunate than that. And KS, for the second time of his bowling, the catch of Karan Chug being dropped. Karan trying to use his feet, come down the pitch and go for a big hit. Completely mistimed that one, took the leading edge. The man at point, the captain of the Sanathan strikers, could not grab hold of it. Jairaj on strike now. And Jairaj goes over cover. Should be a couple of runs. Puneet Dave is quick, but not quick enough to prevent the batters from crossing over for a couple of runs. Oh, but Karan Chug was an opportunity. It's best to get him out early, because if he gets going, there's no stopping this guy. Jairaj. It's down the leg side, and look at that leave. Well, talk about an amazing leave. Right up there with Ravi Ashwin. That one against Pakistan and this one by Jairaj. Equally animated, both these players. He's coming around the wicket. That's a good decision by Kais. The fielder at square leg, I guess, needs to be taken a little finer now that he's changed angles. Probably not realizing. And that's where the ball's gone. It's in the gap. It's punched beautifully. Abhishek. Oh, has he stopped it? Not quite. Not quite. That's going to be 4. First boundary for Jairaj. Beautiful flick stroke for 4. Jairaj has just gotten started. He's a good stroke player. And look at that. In the gap again. But it should only be a single. That's well fielded by the man at the long on. Giving the strike back to Karan Chug. Well, Karan, the way he's batting today, the kind of luck that he's got by his side, Looking up for a big total here. Batting on 63, Karan Chugh. Pulls it away. And that's a huge hit. I think that's gone over the ropes. Yes, it has. The first 6 of the innings. And it comes off the bat of none other than Karan Chugh. What a strike. Fierce blow. Picked the length up early. There was nothing wrong with the delivery by Kes. Although it was slightly shorter. Had enough time to pull the ball away. Well, this time there's no doubt in anyone's mind. That is a 6. A huge 6. The previous delivery was reconfirmed by the umpire that it just bounced before the ropes. But this one was out of the ground. An end of 14 overs. The score after 14. 138 for 1. Change of ends. Change in bowling. Siddharth into the attack. Punch down the ground by Jairaj. Will be a single. Karan Chugh will now be on strike. 73 for him. Jairaj batting on 12. 139 for 1 the score. 139 for 1. Last 6 overs remaining. Cover, point, backward point, short square leg inside the circle. Long on, long off, deep mid wicket. Deep extra cover and deep square leg. But that's not going to be stopped by any of them. And he's perfectly picked up the gap. He gets a boundary for himself. Only dealing in 4s and 6s here, Chug. Looking for a couple of runs, but just be the one. That's good batting. Rotating the strike perfectly. Karan Chug. He looks solid today. What a knock he's played. He's been a little fortunate a couple of times. You have to give him credit for the never say die attitude that he's got after this side lost a couple of games to come out in this game number 3, an all important decider. Down the leg side, that's missed the leg stump by a whisker, but the umpire will signal it as a wide. Was another smart leave. He's a very smart chap, this guy. Jairaj Thakkar. Good cricketer all round. Good batter, good bowler. Great addition to his side. It's punched off the back foot straight to the man at cover. Slight misfield, but just a single. Oh, chance of a stumping. And that's been missed by Varun. Wide delivery signalled by the umpire. But the opportunity of getting Karan Chug out again goes away. Oh, that's thumped off the back foot straight to the man at long off. Will be another single. Oh, takes the outside edge. That's racing away. Oh, that's well fielded. What a stop that is. What a stop. Putting a foot out and saves a few runs for his side. Great stuff. Prasad Divadkar. End of 15 overs. 149 for 1. Change in the bowling now. Puneet Dave reintroduced into the attack. Over number 16. Short delivery. Jairaj pulls it away. It's in the gap. It is racing away towards the fence, and that 4 brings the 150 up at the start of the 16th over. What a shot that is. From this time, it's cut towards short third man. That's missed by the fielder. Oh, it will be a couple of runs. Comfortably coming back for 2. Good running between the wickets. Again, off the back foot, that's punched towards cover. Will be yet another single. Chug comes back on strike. batting on 79. We're looking on course for a massive, massive score here at the KJ Somaya cricket ground. Look at that, choke has gone in the air. Man there will not be able to get to the ball. For a moment it looked like it could have been a catch if he came in a few yards, but it's a long, long boundary on the leg side. Chug wants a new bat. Moves on to 80 with that hit. 16th over of the innings. Quick single taken towards short third, and that should get Chug back on strike, yes. Karan Chug and Jairaj Thakkar. What a partnership this has been. Jairaj equally competitive, equally talented, batting it at number 3. That's down the leg side. That's going to be more runs. That's going to be 4 wides. Goes off the back foot, punches it towards cover. He'll get a single, and I think he'll keep strike at the end of 16 overs. The score at the end of 16 overs is 164 for 1. The ball is in the gap, and the cheers louder than my commentary call here. Everyone is up on their feet. The way Chug is batting, he's moved into the 80s and looking solid here for his side. That was a paddle scoop played from outside off stump towards the leg region for 4, and brilliant execution by that man. Yet again an inside edge. Good delivery. Will be a single. Throw at the non-strikers, and good collection by the bowler. Siddharth Gopal Krishna. The man on man with the ball at the bowler's end. Second over for him. Jairaj cuts the ball. In fact, it's an outside edge. That's going to be racing away for 4. Well, they've just doubled the score that they scored in the First game. They moved into the 170s now. Only managed to get 80 odd, I guess. I'm not too sure exactly what they scored in the first game, but I'm sure today they're going to score double of what they got in the first game. Jairaj trying to cut the ball, took an outside edge. The fielder at third man, the short third man was a little squarer on that occasion. This time down the leg side, yet another wide, another extra. It's been that sort of a day for the Sanathan strikers. Nothing's gone their way, not even the toss. They won the first game where they beat, I think, the Fluoride Performance Wolfpack. Yes, they did. But after that, I don't know what's gotten into them. What's happened to them? Chug wants two. Chug is coming back for two. Good running. Good running between the wickets yet again. Another couple of runs taken. Jairaj goes back past the bowler. Another brilliant hit down the ground. Looking for two yet again, but should settle with one. Siddharth to continue. Oh, Karan Chug, what a hit that is! In the air, man underneath it, but it's over his head for six. The long boundary has been cleared by Karan Chug and he moves into the 90s. Batting on 92. 17 overs have been bowled. It's 183 for one. Shashank is brought himself back into the attack. The captain of the Sanathan Strikers. 3 overs remaining, 183 at the end of 17 for the loss of 1 wicket. Jairaj on strike. Well, Jairaj is not going to hold back either. That's punched really hard in the gap. Romil with a long chase, but the ball is going to win the race. That's a 4 to start off the 18th. A fantastic stroke off the back foot. Jairaj, a powerful lad with good timing and excellent placement on that occasion. Gets 4 to his name. .187 the score for the loss of 1 wicket. The shot third, backward point, cover and mid wicket inside the circle, but the heads are down. Shashank. And that's in the air. There's a man there. Will this be taken? Not quite. That's just been the day. That's just been the day for the Sanathan Strikers. Look at the disappointment. The man dropped the catch and he was so upset with himself that he just threw the ball, giving enough time for the batters to come back for 2. That's literally the 4th dropped catch in the game. 4th dropped catch. You cannot miss that many opportunities. It was a missed stumping chance as well. And Jairaj this time goes high in the air. Man trying to get to it. Probably will be a couple of runs. Jairaj batting on 37. It's been 8 runs of this over. Score 191. Good Yorker. Great Yorker. But they still will get the single eventually. Couple of balls remaining now. Karan Chugh, 92 for him. Can we see 100 in the NCL 2025? If someone can do it, it is that man. And I hope I'm not cursing. Hope he doesn't get the commentator's curse, but really want this guy to get to 3 figures. Oh, trying something silly. Trying something out of the box. Karan Chugh doesn't need to do that. He's batting so well. Just 8 runs short. I don't think he needs to focus on his personal milestone the way he's batting. He'll comfortably get to it. That was a good Yorker outside off stump. Last ball of the over. And Chugh goes over the top. Goes out of the ground. Goes for a huge 6. Ends the over with a fantastic maximum. 18 gone. The score is 198 for 1. Raj. Oh, he's pulled the ball away. And that's it, the helmet. That is going to be 5 runs penalty. 5 run penalty. And that 5 run penalty. Something unusual that you see in cricket has happened in the NCL 2025. The ball missed by the keeper went on to hit the helmet of the wicketkeeper, and according to the rules of the game, 5 run penalty awarded to the batting side. That brings the 200 up, and Jairaj trying to add more to his tally. Chugh on 98. Just to remind you, he was dropped when he was batting in the 20s. He was dropped when he was batting in the 60s. And right now, a couple of runs short from what will be a remarkable innings for his side. The White Knights heavily reliant on this very man, wearing number 9. 2 runs short of 100. It's gone in the air. It's gone in the air, straight to the man. Over his head. He gets to 100. Karan Chugh, the first centurion of the NCL 2025. The bat goes up. And what a this has been. What an innings this has been. The KJ Somaya Sports Club elated with joy as this man gets 3 figures for the first time in this year's NCL 2025. Oh, add more to that. Add more to that. Missed by the fielder. They'll come back for 2. Good running between the wickets. Jairaj was so quick to react. Each and every run being applauded and cheered. Oh, that's 1 shot by Karan Chugh, I guess. Oh, I think it was Jairaj who ran 1 shot. Just a confirmation there. The square leg umpire telling the stand-in umpire that Jairaj was 1 shot. Karan Chugh. Oh my goodness me. What is happening here? Karan Chugh is just taken the bowling apart completely with such hits. What a strike that is down the... Over the bowler's head. Ends the 19th over. Score 217. This is the highest score in this year's NCL. 2025. I think there's still one ball remaining in the over. One ball remaining in this over still. It's the 19th over of the innings. 217 is the score. 217 for the loss of one wicket. This is the highest total in this year's NCL 2025. And Karan Chugh, the man, the reason for this massive total outside off stump. Lets it go. That's a wide. Harnish Shukla started off well with the new ball, but it's all changed. And it is getting worse. Is it? A man in the deep. Will he take the catch? Oh, this time he does. Fantastic catch. Was high in the air for a long time. Siddharth Gopal Krishna makes no mistake, and Karan Chugh, fantastic century. 218 for 2 wickets at the end of 19 overs. And a magnificent knock coming to an end. Overs have been bowled. It's 218 for 2, and Karan Chugh, what a knock he's played. Getting out on the last ball of the previous over. Was a fine catch by the man in the deep at long on. Harnish got a wicket to himself. This is the final over. Patel starts off with a wide. The introduction to the attack. Sharvil. Jairaj is on strike. Jairaj also is not far away from his 50. Outside off again. Lets it go again. It's a wide. Back-to-back wides. The score 220. Jairaj batting on 39. 11 more is what he needs to get to 100. To a 50, beg your pardon. Well, 100 is just echoing in my ears because the knock that Chugh played. Captain's knock. Again, outside off stump. Again, it's a wide. Hat-trick of wides here. Oh, that's another wide outside off stump. Well, Sharvil has bowled 4 wides on the trot. Really think he's not sure. But Jairaj, 39 for him. Full toss. Goes into the leg side. There's a man in the deep. They'll look for 2. They'll run for 2. And they'll come back for 2. That's brilliant running by Jahan, the youngster. A good call by the White Knights to send young Jahan. At the non-striker's end. He's quick between the wickets, and that's one key reason so that he can get Jairaj back on strike. This was the first ball and already 6 of the over. 224 for the loss of 2. Full toss. That's a no ball, is it? That's pulled away. One bounce at 4. The umpire says it was below waist height. But what a hit that is. Over square leg. Brilliant stroke. Jairaj again into the leg side. There's a man in the deep. They should come back for 2 again. And I think they will come back for 2 again. Throw at the striker's end. Chance of a run out. Oh, Sharvil was unaware. Moves on to 47. Jairaj Thakkar. 3 more for his 50. 3 more for his 50. Can he get there? There's a short fine leg. Deep mid wicket. Fielder at cow corner. Long on. And now a short mid. 5 on the leg side. 4 on the off. Short third. Point. Deep extra cover and long off. So the cover region is completely vacant. And that's where he slashes it. But the fielder at long off, he'll go straight to him. And decides not to take the single. That's a fair assumption to make, that he is the one who's looking more aggressive out of the two. Batting on 47, Jairaj Thakkar. Goes down the ground. It's in the gap. It'll just be a single this time. Jahan, can he get a boundary here? Sharvil. Oh, Jahan has struck it down the ground. It'll just be a single. Oh, they're coming back for 2. Chance of a run out. And Jahan is out on the final ball of the innings. And at the end of 20 overs, the score 232 for 3. So the target was a humongous one for the Sanathan strikers. 233 runs to win in some time. Well, we are here back at the KJ Somaya cricket ground. The second innings is about to go underway. A mammoth target of 233 has been set by the White Knights, and the first ball of this run chase, Harsh Dadda. Oh, and straight away runs into the leg side. Goes in the air of the very first ball. Should just be a single though. Opening his account and showing his intentions, how he wants to take the game forward for his side. Simon is driven into the gap. Looking for two. Comfortably will come back for a couple of runs. Punched off the back foot on that occasion. Varun Dattani opening the innings for his side. Gets a couple of runs to his name. And immediately a fielder taken into the offside again. There's a backward point, covers, extra covers. A catching cover, long off, 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. Varun goes into the onside, straight towards mid-on, another single to his name. It's good batting. Toss delivery onto the pads towards a square leg. Another single taken. Score moves on to 5 without loss. This is the first over of this run chase. 233 the target, and bulk of the scoring was done by Jairaj Thakkar and the man himself, Karan Chog. Varun cuts the ball straight to the man at point, and they will get a quick single. That's a quick run taken. Touch and go scene there. Touch and go. Goes across the line. It's beautifully timed. It's in the gap. And it's raced away for 4. Brilliant start to this run chase. It's 10 without loss after the first over. Into the attack. Varun cuts the ball. This time it's straight to the fielder at backward point. A quick single taken. That's good running between the wickets. Get another single there. Abhishek Mehta on strike. Oh, good delivery. There's a shout. There's an appeal, and he gets him. Yet again, the left arm spinner Samay picks up a wicket in his first over itself with the new ball. And this ploy of bringing on the left arm spinner early on into the attack in the power play has paid dividends. Struck in line. It was crashing onto the middle stump. First wicket down. 11 for 1. New man in at number 3 is Harnish Shukla. Mid-on, mid-wicket inside the circle on the leg side. Won the very first delivery outside off stump. What a start that was. Beautiful start. Mid-on, mid-wicket. There's a deep backward square leg, 3 on the leg side, 6 on the off. Mid-off cover, extra cover, point, backward point, and a deep extra cover on the boundary. Well bowled again. Played towards the cover region. It's been a tidy start this by the White Knights. Harnish Shukla has been the main man for the Sanathan strikers. Can he get them to a good start? They've lost an early wicket to Varun Dattani at the non-strikers end. Harnish goes inside out. Don't know how well that is timed, but it will take some stopping. That was pretty well timed in the end. Gets a boundary. Beautiful stroke over cover. Immediately covers, goes onto the boundary now. Extra cover inside the circle. Samay, last ball of the over. And yet again he goes in the very same area. Although this time there is a man in the deep. Will be cut off. So 2 overs have been bowled. And at the end of 2 overs it's 16 for 1. That to continue. Harnish sweeps it this time. He's found the gap. Is the timing enough? Or will that be stopped? A long chase. That's very well done by the man in the deep. Harnish did not run in the first place thinking the ball is already going to cross over to the fence, but it is a couple of runs. That's well done by the man. Harnish sweeps the ball beautifully. You always need a deep backward square leg for him. He's that sort of a player. Oh, he goes in the air over the top of mid-off. In fact, mid-wicket. The fielder inside the circle. That's going to be a boundary. Second boundary of Harnish's innings. Brilliant stroke. Yet another boundary scored. Harsh Dadda making some changes in the field, but need to keep Harnish at bay because the way he bats can take the game away from you. And this time he goes again in the air. Fielder will not get to it. Won't reach the fence, but it will be a couple of runs. Score already 24 in the third over of the innings. Harnish goes in the air. There's a man there. Oh, and he takes the catch. What a catch that is. Man at mid-on. One shot too many. And the Sanathan strikers lose their main man, Jairaj, with the catch. And Harnish has to go back. Look at that. Trying to go across the line. He got some connection on it. It was a difficult catch, but easily done in the end by Jairaj. Fantastic. New man in at number 4 is Siddharth Gopal Krishna. Similar sort of a field, a deep mid wicket in play, square leg inside the circle. And deep extra cover back onto the boundary. Harsh Dadda continues. Back off line delivery, cuts the ball this time towards the fielder in the deep. Will be a single. Crucial wicket of Harnish Shukla. Falling a couple of deliveries back. He tried to play across the line. He got a couple of boundaries to his name in this over. The back foot Varun. Straight to the man at extra cover. Will be just a single. It's been a good successful over this one. 3 overs gone. It's 26 for 2. Samay to continue. Full toss. Tucked into the leg side. That's good fielding. Good footwork there by the man at square leg. He's a tall lad. Did well to get a foot to it and not give away more runs. Not a single taken. Off the back foot this time. That's well bowled. That's much better. Good bowling. Flatter trajectory. And troubling the batter, as he cannot play across the line on that delivery. Goes back to the bowler. That's good bowling by Samay. He's bowling stump to stump, not giving away a lot of room. He's keeping it tight in the right areas. And it's not really easy to get those runs. What a delivery again. Looking for a quick single, and this time they will get it. That's good running by Varun and Siddharth Gopal Krishna. Giving the strike back to Varun Dattani. There's no slip in place. Square leg inside the circle, deep mid on. In fact, a mid on inside the circle. Mid off cover, extra cover, point, backward point. All in the circle. Oh, well bowled. Very well bowled. It's good bowling by Samay. Look at the trajectory at which he's bowling as well. He's not bowling extremely slow, nor is he bowling flatter. He's just keeping it with the perfect loop in the right areas. Look at that ball. Excellent delivery. Once again, Samay proving to be extremely efficient at the end of 4 overs. Score at the end of 4 overs is 28 for 2. Harsh Dadda into his 3rd over. Very first ball slogged away into the leg side by Siddharth. It's a test of patience as well for the batters, because it's a huge total that they're chasing. And if they even want to compete this game, they need to go for those hits to get those boundaries. Varun Dattani pulls the ball into the gap. There is a man in the deep. Will be another single. Score moves on to 30 for 2. It's the 5th over of the innings. The required rate is above 10 and over. Siddharth plays the cut shot beautifully. It's in the gap. It's racing away. That will need some stopping. And the fielder, has he done it? I think he has. A good effort by the man in the deep. Keeps it down to just a couple of runs. Fantastic stuff there. Touch of delivery goes across the line. It's in the air. Karanchuk running behind, but he'll not be able to get to the ball. Ravi trying to get to the ball, but it fell in between the two of them. They will get a single. The fielder at backward point was Ravi. Ravi Tanwani trying to get to the ball, but in the end was falling farther apart this time. Tucked into the leg side, they'll look for two. The fielder's quick. Oh, the throw's good. But the Tani is very, very quick to come back for two. Another couple of runs taken there. Good stuff, good stuff. Good cricket here by the Tani. He knows that the boundaries are not easy to come by. The pitch slightly tougher to bat on now that an innings has already been played on it. Tossed up outside off stump, trying to cut the ball. And that's the end of the over. 5 overs have been bowled. It's 35 for 2. It's going to be somewhere to continue. Goes across the line. Beats square leg. That's going to race away towards the fence. And I don't think the young man at the deep mid wicket will be able to stop that one. The boundary of the first ball. Siddhartha, full toss, put away beautifully by Sid. Be very careful with the length as well. Cannot bowl full tosses. That's much better. What a delivery that was. Missed the keeper. Missed by the batter as well. Ravi with the chase. Will be a couple of runs. That's good running between the wickets. He goes again. Goes down the ground towards mid-off. And that's a quick single taken yet again. That's good batting. Well, they've not got off to the perfect start that they would have wanted. Lost a couple of early wickets. But as long as Varun Dattani and Siddharth Gopalkrishna are out there in the middle, threat is still at large for the White Knights. Punched off the back foot straight towards cover. And that's a much better length. It is a dot ball. Varun uses his feet, converts it into a full toss, trying to tuck it into the onside. Will be yet another single. Last ball of the power play. It's 43 for 2. Just one ball remaining. Siddharth on strike. Cuts it off the back foot, straight to the man at point, Ravi. But it will be a single eventually. So 6 gone, it's 44 for 2. Dadda into his final over, and he's been picked up over mid wicket, and what a hit that is. Huge six by Siddharth Gopalakrishnan, and that brings the 50 up. What a hit that was. Huge maximum. Tossed up, cuts again. Straight to the man who does well, but will not be able to prevent the single. This is good cricket going on. Sanathan strikers have lost wickets, but they've really maintained the scoring rate. Varun goes down the ground towards long off. Subhajit. Just a single. Outside off again, slashed hard, it's in the gap. And that's got to be 4 as well. Short and wide, outside off. Harsh does final over, costing a lot of runs to his side. Oh, that's much better by Harsh. Bowling in the stumps. That's where the batter needs to do something else. Needs to keep it as simple as he can here. Toss up delivery, converts into full toss. It's swept into the deep, towards deep mid wicket. And looks like it'll be the end of the over. 7 overs have been bowled. It's 57 for 2. There's a change in bowling. Mithul into the attack. From the pavilion end, Mithul. Coming over the wicket. Shot delivery, and it's pulled away. Fierce pull. Brilliant pull shot. And Siddharth gets a boundary of the very first ball in this 8th over. What a start. Mithul will be continuing. And for a boundary of the very first ball. Oh, and that's another beautiful stroke. That's again racing away towards the fielder in the deep, but a couple of runs comfortably taken. That's brilliant running between the wickets. Good running. Siddharth and Varun. Just to the way they bat. Playing with some intent. Oh, it's in the air again. Slashed hard. Straight to the man at extra cover. Point fielder was put back onto the boundary ropes for a shot like that. That's punched into the cover region. That's going to be more runs. At least a couple of them. Will this be stopped? Fielder does well. Another couple of runs taken. It's been an expensive over, this one. Punches off the back foot straight to the man at cover. Chance of a run out. But there was a slight fumble by the man. Inside the circle, Subhajit the man at cover. Again, that's short. Again, that's cut into the gap. There's a man in the deep. Will be another single. So at the end of 8 overs, the score 68 for 2. They're on course right now in this run chase. It was 68 for 2 the score. Outside off stump, it's Yash into the attack. It's cut straight to the man in the deep. He took 4 wickets in the first game that he played, Yash. Not available for the last game yesterday. And he's back for game number 3. Second game for him in this tournament. Can he provide the breakthrough that his team requires? In all sorts of trouble. They'll be finding themselves, the White Knights. They do not pick up wickets here. Varun goes back to the bowler. That's good bowling. Good bowling. Very, very good bowling. He has to continue. Varun goes across the line. And that's well fielded by the man at square leg. Good stuff. Slow delivery. That's a leading edge. Karan Chugh is under the ball. Will he take the catch? No. It was just evading the man behind the stumps. will be a single, another opportunity. Half a chance, I would say. On that occasion, playing across the line, leading edge. Could have gone anywhere. But they get away with it. Oh, he goes in the leg side. There's a man in the deep. On the bounce. It was very well punched. But just a single is what he'll get. That's a good Yorker, and what a catch that is! What a return catch that is by Yash. That's something special that you need when you want to win a game, and that's the wicket that Yash gets for his side. The 5th wicket for him in this tournament. And the 3rd wicket falls down. A huge, huge blow. As the main man, Siddharth, has to go walk back to the pavilion. Mithul to continue. There's one shot outside off stump, trying to cut the ball. There's an appeal, but the umpire says not out. This time it's shot again, trying to play the cut shot again. A play and a miss there. This is good stuff. Yet another dot ball. Mithul into second over. Varun and Kez. 2 men out there. Varun cuts the ball. It's in the air. Man under it. And it's a wicket. Mithul gets a wicket to his name, and Varun Tani has to go back after a well played innings. And it's going to be drinks 72 for 4. 32 for 4. The new man in is Prasad Divadkar. 2 balls remaining in this 10th over. Last couple of balls for half time in this second innings. It's the 10th over of the innings. And Prasad Divadkar. 4 fielders inside the circle. One straight away, it's driven fiercely. And what a way to get off the mark with the 4 through the covers. Excellent stroke. Opens his account with a magnificent boundary through the covers. Caressed it into the offside. And the fielder there, slight misfield. Subhojit, I guess, was the man at first. Last ball of the 10th over. 76 the score now. 1 ball remaining. Played with soft hands, straight to the man at cover. And he will keep strike. So 10 gone, it's 77 for 4. It's going to be Yash to continue. There's an appeal. But I guess the ball was straying down leg side. That's what the umpire thought. Change of hands for Yash. It's been the leading wicket taker for the White Knights. And this is NCL 2025. What a delivery. Slower delivery. And playing all around it. Prasad Divadkar has to go back to the pavilion. And the second wicket of today's game for Yash. Yash to continue. And playing across the line, Shashank. Almost perishing off the very first ball. That's a good delivery. Very good delivery that. Down the leg side, that'll be a wide. Poor delivery that. Staying in line on that occasion. Yash Mehta. 6th wicket in the NCL 2025. This time it's caressed through the offside. That's got to be a boundary. Well, it needs some stopping. Will the man get to it? I think the outfield. The outfield in the deep. Helping the fielders. Honestly, that was struck fiercely by Shashank. It was always going to go to the fence, but the man at deep cover ran a long way. Keeps it down to a couple of runs. Shashank gets off the mark. Still need a lot of runs here. This time it's cut to the man in the deep. Another single. Mehul. Looks like the man in on the boundary. Kes Jaffer is on strike now. He's not ready there. Yash Mehta. He's really excited and keen to have a go at the bowler. Point, backward point, short square leg and the covers inside the circle. Here goes Yash. That's fiercely driven down the ground. What a shot that was by Kes. Full face off the bat. Straight towards long off. Gets off the mark. Shashank goes down the ground, took the bottom of the bat, did not come off the middle on that occasion. Kes bowled well today. Was very unfortunate, a couple of opportunities and he couldn't pick up the wickets, but 11 overs have been bowled. It's 83 for 5. What a fantastic delivery to start off your third over. Outside off stump trying to cut the ball and that a good start to this over. 83 the score at the end of 11 overs. Well, in the 12th over already the White Knights had crossed the 100 run mark. Well, run wise it's not an issue, but wickets been a major point. Problem this time. Outside off stump cuts the ball to the deep. There's a man there. They're looking for two. That should be a run out. And Shashank has to go back to the pavilion. It was a very good throw from the deep. And already that was one shot, so they will not get a run off it. Mithul. Outside off stump, that's an edge. That's racing away towards the fence. Unfortunate there. No slip in place. And Mithul with a fine delivery. But he could not get a wicket to his name in this over. Outside off stump, and Romil gets off the mark with the boundary. Romil trying to play the cover drive, took an outside edge. Karan Chugh had no slip in place for Mithul. Slightly unlucky there. Mithul this time outside off stump again. Tries to cut the ball. Umpire says it's a wide. This is a very interesting battle. The tallest player probably to feature in the NCL. Mithul, and probably the shortest one at the striker's end. Well, that's well played. Very well played. He wanted a single, Kez, and yes, no sort of a situation, and eventually they don't take the run. It is a dot ball. Good defense off the back foot. It was in the gap. There was a run there, but I think Kez was unaware that the fielder was not going to be able to get to it. 88 the score. Romil on strike. Oh, that one kept low. Played with soft hands towards the extra cover region. They'll get a single. Kez on strike now. Can Kez play a brilliant knock here? His team needs one. It's a long on, a deep mid wicket. And a square leg inside the circle. That's the three fielders on the leg side. Mid off cover, deep extra cover, deep point. And a third man on the boundary. 6 on the off. Outside off trying to cut the ball. That's another wide. We'll have to bowl that one again, Mithul. Here goes Mithul. Oh, and there was Kez trying to play across the line. That's the end of 12 overs, and the score at the end of 12 overs is 90 for 6. Overs have been bowled. It's 90 for 6, and change in bowling now. Reintroduction of Samay into the attack. Oh, that's a short delivery. Well, the shot was not that good as well by Romil. Ball just hurried onto the bat. Tried to pull the ball away into the leg side, and no connection. You get a single. Gets Kez on strike. Mid-off still inside the circle. Even mid-on is inside the circle. Field is quite interesting here. Cuts off the back foot. There's a man at point. Yash does well. Going to be yet another single. For Romil, there's a deep mid-wicket, mid-on and square leg inside the circle. Mid-off cover, extra cover. Deep extra cover, point and a backward point. So 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. Similar kind of a field for both the batters. Just 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. They're trying to put the pressure on the batters. And look at that. Samay gets his man. Second wicket for Samay. And what a delivery that was. Gets Romil through his defence. 7 wickets go down. 92 for 7. Samay to continue. Sunil, new man in, and he gets off the mark, does he? No, he does not. In fact, he slips after he played that stroke. Hope he's okay. It was a good looking stroke through covers. The man was perfectly positioned for a shot such as that. And Samay. It's going to continue. That's a much better delivery. Oh, it's a chance of a run out of the bowler's end. In fact, the keeper's end as well. The throw was not the quickest, but a good delivery. Sunil gets off the mark. Toss delivery goes over the top. Oh, but straight to the man. Couple of juggles and Samay gets 3. It's been that sort of a day for the Sanathan strikers. Kes trying to go over the top, over the fielder at mid-off. But he only holds on into the deep. Outside off stump, that should be the end of the over. So the end of 13 overs. The score at the end of 13 overs is 93 for 8. Change in bowling now. The very first ball, Sanathan punches it. One-handed stroke, baseball sort of a shot. Down towards the mid-off cover region. Fielded as well. Ravi Tanwani at covers. Good delivery, looking for a quick single, and I think they will get it. Sunil is also very quick between the wickets. Gets to the non-striker's end. Outside off, trying to cut the ball. That's a play and a miss. That's well bowled. Really well bowled. Sharvil on strike. The back foot again, trying to cut the ball yet again. A play and a miss. That's well bowled. Good bowling. Good bowling. 4 balls in the over. Just 1 run of it. Just 2 fielders outside the circle. This time played straight towards cover. Chance of a run out, but that's missed by the fielder. They will get at least a couple of runs. Comfortably coming back for 2. That's good running between the wickets. Slight misfield by the man at cover, allowing them to get a couple of runs because Sharvil had left his crease. What a ball that is. What a ball that is. End of the over, the score 96 for 8 after 14. Well, it is Yash. Back into the attack, change offense for him. Mid on, mid off inside the circle. Mid wicket, square leg. Shot, fine leg. Cover, extra cover, point. Everyone in that circle. Just a fielder at third man. This time it's pulled away into the gap. It's racing away towards the square leg region. Fielded as well. Fielded as well. Amish Dani, the man, keeps it down to a single. Good stuff. Good stuff there. There's just one fielder in the deep. That's the fielder at third man, who's on the boundary ropes. The rest players are inside the circle. Slow delivery, punches it towards mid-on. Will be another single. Jairaj, the man, cuts it off. It's the 15th over of the innings. 15th over. Cuts it straight towards the man. Chance of a run out. Oh, the throw was not the quickest. Subhajit Roy, the man at extra cover. It was a good pickup, but throw could have been a little quicker. Yash, bowling from the pavilion end, has picked up a couple of wickets to his name. That's another good delivery. Comfortable single. 4 singles or 4 deliveries. Harshadda, the man at mid-off, cuts it off to his left. Huge target set. Oh, that's a plumb in front, is it? The umpire says not out. And also, probably came off the bat is what the batter is gesturing. Sunil Tanwani, the man, says it's come off the bat. Fair play. As it is, it was an half-hearted appeal. Yash. Sherwill on strike. He's cut the ball, slashes hard. Man at third man will cut it off, so another over comes to an end. And 100 up, 102 at the end of 15. Indian bowling now. Ravi into the attack. It's in the air. Man there will not be able to get to it. It's racing away towards the fence. And it will be a boundary. Outside off stump slashed hard and he gets 4. Punched it down the ground towards mid-off. Harshadda, quick single taken. That's good running between the wickets. Easily. Gets the single quite comfortably in the end. It is Ravi. He's got a good action himself. Gets some pace off the pitch. This time down the leg side. That's missed by the keeper. That's missed by everyone. That's going to be racing away towards the fence. Will this be stopped? Not quite. That's 4 wides. Yorker and delivery flicked away towards mid-on. Jairaj, the man. Easy single in the end. Easy single. Getting those singles comfortably. Back foot, it's in the gap again. That's going to be racing away. There's no stopping that one. That's going to be 4 again. Been an expensive over this one. A lot of runs, a couple of boundaries, 4 wides. Everything's happened in this over. Well, a wicket here will actually make it as interesting as it could possibly be. Oh, there's an appeal, there's an appeal. Loud appeal. Well, the umpire's unmoved. And he says not out. Was a very convincing appeal, I must say. Sharvil also must have had his heart in his mouth because the excitement with which Karan Chugh went up. It looked like he was confident, but the umpire says not out, and that's what matters. Ravi, can he end the over with a dot ball here? Oh, it's in the air, it's in the gap again. And yet again, it's going to be at least a couple of runs towards deep point. 2 more taken. 1 shot is the signal, 1 shot. And that's the end of the over. So at the end of 16 overs, 118 for 8. Yash to continue outside of stump. What a yorker that is. Brilliant yorker. Trying to cut the ball. Sunil did not get any bat on it. Play and a miss outside of stump. That's a good delivery by Yash. He's picked up a couple of wickets. Can he clean up the tail? They need to win this game by a comprehensive margin if they are to keep their hopes alive. But that full toss through at the striker's end. Good running, good running. All these runs will give a lot of confidence to Sanathan strikers. Slow delivery, that's been played into the cover region. That's missed by Harsh Dadda. That's a poor effort by the man at mid-off. He's such a good fielder, Harsh. He's much better than that. Puts a foot out in order to save the boundary. And it is a no ball. That means it is going to be a free hit. Will be a free hit. Onto the pads. And the free hit ball goes waste. Chance of a run at the bowler's end, but the throw was a bit wide by Karan Chugh. Leg byes signalled by the umpire. Sunil goes across the line towards mid-wicket looking for a quick single. Direct hit was needed, but there was no hit at the bowler's end. Sunil Tanwani was short of his crease. I'm quite sure about that. But a direct hit was needed, and like I said, there was no direct hit on that occasion. Yash to continue. He goes in the air. Will this be taken? Oh, Subhojit will not be able to reach to it. It's very quick off the block, Subhojit, but the ball was always going further away. Sharvil trying to play across the line. Take an edge towards the point region. Slow delivery and outside edge. Oh, Chugh does really, really well. Gets a hand to it. And that's the end of yet another over. 17 have been bowled. It's 127 for 8. Jairaj Thakkar. Cut off the back foot straight to the man. Chance of a run out. They need a good throw. And I think that is out, is it? The umpire says no. Sunil Tanwani. Quick run, a difficult call for the umpire to make because it was touch and go. Subhajit trying to go at the strikers, and Sunil, the man, came in back safely. He'll be on strike again. He's again on strike. On the leg side, that should be a wide. Signaled by the umpire as well. Goes in the air. There is a man in the deep. Straight to him. On the bounce. Not a single. Tanwani. Sunil picked up the length early and he put it away into the onside. But there was a man in the deep. There's a short fine leg, deep square leg, mid wicket and mid on. Mid off cover, extra cover, and a short third man on the offside. Inside the circle with a deep point. And that's cut again into the gap. That's racing away. It's got the legs, has it? Oh, that's raced away towards the fence eventually. It's a good shot by Sharvil. Gets 4 to his name. Well, that's back to the bowler and he's gone. He's gone, Jairaj Thakkar. Comfortable catch for him. The 9th wicket goes down. And a good innings by Sharvil. Innings that tested the patience of the opponents. Troubled them a fair bit. Just to go back to the pavilion. Last man, player number 11. And that's a good yorker by Jairaj. Jairaj. That's a fantastic yorker that's driven fiercely towards mid-off. Another quick single taken. Change in bowling now. Amish Dani into the attack. 4 fielders at the circle. Point, shot third, shot fine, and mid wicket. And I think that is the end of it. All out. All out for 135 in the 19th over. And an emphatic victory. A victory by 96 runs. The first victory for the White Knights in the NCL 2025.